Read the instructions now.
Look at the players coming through the tunnel earlier. I don't think you can get this game started soon enough for them. Welcome, everyone, to a great with the regular season just getting started. What's it like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers?
Let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. Things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. Kevin Huerter is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Barnes at the small forward position. Here's Jones. Barnes looking around. Back to Jones. The three. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Jones has got the first points up on the board for the Kings. Here is Slim. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out. Try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Sabonis kicks to Huerter. 6 to shoot. Here's Jones. Mr. Perfect with the rebound. Here's Salt Lake City. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced up.
Yeah, it was a completely one-sided season series, and that was no surprise to anyone. This first game between them should give us an idea if they're on a little more even ground this season.
I know one thing the Kings wanted to focus on this season, and Brent, that was defense.
Well, they're a team that's been at the bottom of the league on the defensive ratings for quite some time. And one way to remain competitive is to bring your defensive intensity on a nightly basis. It's going to be a point of emphasis for this new coaching staff to get these guys on board.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Huerter, no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. Here's Jones. From down in the low post, it goes. Jones has got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him. Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
Now here's Huerter. He's guarded closely. To the middle. It's stolen by Adams. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Mr. Perfect. Oh, that was something else.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime. In that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. It's good.
You got to get all over Sabonis. Any kind of crack down there, he's going to find it and find a way to score.
Now here's Prez. He's defended by Herter.
Okay.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Jones, the pass to Sabonis, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Steven Adams picks one up.
And prior to playing in college, Sabonis played professionally in Spain.
That's such a head scratcher to me. I mean, 16 years old. I mean, here you'd be getting your license. There, Sabonis was playing in professional leagues against grown men. So that experience certainly has helped him both in college and for sure being a pro now.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Jones, the pass to Sabonis. Shoots over Adams. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Salt Lake City leading by 6. Here's Mr. Perfect. He has 6.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Kicks it to James. 6 on the shot clock. That one good for 2. 8 points for Mr. Perfect.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Jones, no one around him. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Here's Mr. Perfect, covered by Barnes. Oh, the reverse jam, unbelievable.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Here's Salt Lake City. They're on an 18-5 run here. Slim. Offensive rebound. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Pass to Slim. Second chance shot. Adams trying to free himself up. And it's good on the way in. Slim's got his second bucket of the night.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's stolen by Prez. LeBron with it. And now by Barnes. Here's Mr. Perfect. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. For 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mr. Perfect's got 13 points.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Here's Jones. That one a little long. Out to the wing. Here's Mr. Perfect. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Salt Lake City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he can't get the first one. Sacramento making a switch here. Good on the second free throw. Stolen. And it's Salt Lake City with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Salt Lake City.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Prez out there with Slim. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Mr. Perfect. And it's James in at the 4-man position. On the court right now for the Kings, At the guard positions, Mitchell and Monk. Harrison Barnes is out there with Trey Lyles. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 spot. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. Takes a 3. Rebound by Salt Lake City. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And it's good, 2 points. 16 points for Mr. Perfect.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
The shot by Monk is no good. Salt Lake City leading by 20. And finished off by Prez.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Now Monk. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Murray's checked in for the Kings.
All the officials are all over that one.
Salt Lake City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Here's Salt Lake City. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here is Slim, covered by Mitchell. Slim passes to LeBron. And once again off the mark by Salt Lake City. The Kings come into this one following a loss to the Lakers. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. They get a hand on it. Now, here's Mitchell, guarded closely. There's the pass to Lyles. Here's Mr. Perfect. 33 points last game.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was short, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
So the Kings called timeout. They're first. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You cannot afford to do that when you're in an opponent's building. You got to knock down free throws. That cost them.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. That too comes in for Sabonis. And it's Terrence Davis in for Malik Monk. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's still on. Now he is 9 of 10.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Passes it to Medu. Murray outside. Outside, Davis. Outside for Murray. Just 5 to shoot. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Here's Salt Lake City. They're on a 14-2 run here. Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And Kevin, it
I understand it now.
Surreal to not have him.
I understand it now.
I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume. No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
From deep three-point range, and Mr. Perfect gets it to go. Mr. Perfect's got 9
I understand it
points
now.
Quarter. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Kings. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Mitchell with it. Now defended by Adams. And it's Davis missing.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. And he dunks it down.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Launches a 3. Salt Lake City keeping it alive with a new 14. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's covered by Murray. Mr. Perfect can't hit.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate. When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is. And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Mitchell looking it over. In the corner, Murray with it. 3-pointer. The shot will not fall. And it's Salt Lake City out there all by.
They've been assertive at the offensive end.
And now, looking back on that first half, things were... That'll do it for our show.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mr. Perfect.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. They've got LeBron James. Slim is out there with Prez. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Mr. Perfect in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins. As we begin.
Look at that. Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Fires for 3. Herder, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Just finding ways to get inside, get up, and throw another one down. LeBron with an easy 2.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting a ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. Here's Herder. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Pass to Slim. Back to LeBron. And he finishes nicely on the layup. James has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, there's no way you're going to stop LeBron James when he's coming at you and coming that strong. Just brushes off the contact.
Outside, Jones. The pass to Herder. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Sabonis. From deep. Sacramento gets it back. Herder passes to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And Sabonis with the reward there for the hustle, picking up the scraps.
LeBron against Murray. Adams trying to free himself up. And again, it's LeBron James.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Herter finds Sabonis. Now here's Jones. Top the key, Barnes with his first shot attempt, and it's off the back rim. No good for Salt Lake City. They've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. And again, it's LeBron James. LeBron's got 10.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Outside, Jones passes it to Sabonis. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Second personal foul.
Sabonis fights through and around, gets the and one opportunity. It was not as easy as it looked.
Sacramento making a switch here. Monk's checked in for Salt Lake City. They've gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Monk, the pass to Jones. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Clock at 6. Monk kicks to Barnes. Sacramento again missing for Salt Lake City. They've gone a spotless 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. And a wide open look for James. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Now a key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup, it was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the third.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Yeah, Barnes making that dunk look really easy.
1:36 left in the third quarter of the game. LeBron against Barnes. Over Barnes. Pass to Slim. Another shot. And James with the layup. James has got 10 points here in the second half.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Right side, Jones. Adams, a nice D.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
LeBron James, coming into the league as a phenom, has done some phenomenal things. Season after season, remaining a top talent in the league, and continues to astound.
A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Medu, he's checked in for Sabonis. Lyle comes in for Harrison Barnes. Davis is checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's Mitchell in for Tyus Jones. Pass to Monk. Trying to get open is Davis. And Adams sends it back.
Well, Steven Adams is very much capable of anchoring a defense. Right there in a great spot to get the block.
Yeah, the defender all over.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And in a league full of shooters, Malik Monk is right there with the best of them.
And has always been a weapon from outside. Has refined his shot selection the last few years and starting to come into his own as a reliable outside threat.
Slim passes to Mr. Perfect. And Davis pulls it down. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Kings. The pass to Monk. Mitchell in the corner. And here's Davis for three. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And it's Salt Lake City going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Kings, Alex Len out there with Medu. And there's Davis. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Dozier in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Slim passes to Adams. Here's Mr. Perfect. And it's off from 3-point range. And for the Kings, they're shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. 9 feet out. And Adams sends it back. They retain possession.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Salt Lake City.
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Davis kicks to Mitchell. Now the dish to Len. Passes it to Medu. Shot clock at 5. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And it's Davis missing. Salt Lake City has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Here's Mr. Perfect from beyond the arc and then some. Mr. Perfect's got 5 points now this quarter.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Davis looking for an opening. Mitchell wide open. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Mitchell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Davis dishes to Mitchell. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Even before his regular season debut, Davion Mitchell was grabbing attention.
Well, Davion was named the Co-2021 Summer League MVP, an honor that recognized his promise, but also a showing and signs of what he was going to do when he got into the NBA, and that was wreak havoc defensively on guards who don't like a lot of pressure.
Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
And they get it back. Now here's Prez. He's guarded by Davis. And once again off the mark by Salt Lake City.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
On the wing, Davis. There's the 3. Rebound by Salt Lake City. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Mr. Perfect. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Mr. Perfect's got 40 points. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Sacramento Kings. And stolen by LeBron. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And James throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside, Davis. To end the run. Sacramento again missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's James. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And it seems the play-in tournament is here to stay, Brent. Has it worked out as well as you expected?
I think it's been great, Kevin. One of the things that could be adjusted, though, is maybe if you're the 8th seed and you have a 10-game lead on the 10th seed, there should be no reason why they should be competing in the postseason tournament. So maybe they do something with regards to the records as to whether or not a team qualifies. But the way it stands now, it's created the kind of drama and competition that the league has craved.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Salt Lake City.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Mr. Perfect.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Now here's Prez. Let's go. And the shot is long. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
.30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Salt Lake City. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. From deep three-point range.
He did not do that. He did not just do that.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. That shot missing.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Starting at point guard, at 6 foot 3 inches, number 5, Chris number 5.
Greetings from 2K Sports. Hey, a lot of action around the NBA on Thanksgiving Eve. A great lead-in to a big weekend of basketball.
NBA, we have so much to be thankful for. And, of course, this is when the season starts for real. We've got a few weeks behind us. Guys have their legs under them. Now we start to see who the top dogs really are.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Tyrese Maxey is out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3. Now here's Harden. Pass to Embiid. And here's Harris. Outside Tucker. The 3 ball. That one is off. Here's Mr. Perfect. On the clock. Out to the right wing. Slim. Second chance effort. Unable to get that one. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Mr. Perfect gets the bucket. Here's Philadelphia. It's a 5-point game. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution, and you saw the results.
Here's Mr. Perfect. The Sixers getting their last shot to go.
First personal foul.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Left side Maxey. From downtown. Adams grabs the miss.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Checked by Tucker. Antetokounmpo outside. Tucker brings a double team. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. The 76ers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. To the wing on the left. From 3, Maxey. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Yeah, the focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Back to Maxey. Off target at the rim. Salt Lake City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. On the take. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's Prez. From outside the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop. You gotta.
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy.
The previous play is under review.
Let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. For Salt Lake City, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Antetokounmpo. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And I mean, how do you guard Giannis? When he's looking to score, sometimes you just have to foul him.
He's off on the second. The 76ers have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Maxey, a good look. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Maxey's gotten his second bucket on the night.
The playmaking of Harden just continues to evolve. He's so crafty with his passes.
Here's Prez. He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento.
And he really made an impact defensively. His 4 steals were huge.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Tucker. Back to Harden. Harris with it. Clock at 6. Adams grabs the miss.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game. Oh, Harris with the block. And he stepped on the line, so they turn it over. And some changes here for the 76ers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Tucker. Milton comes in for Harris. And it's Melton in for Maxey. The 76ers have gone 3 of 8 so far. Pass to Harden. Up top, Embiid. Down low. Here's Harrell. That shot off. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Salt Lake City has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Prez. He's got 7. No good on on the shot. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Inside. And Harden with the slam.
Oh, an athletic move by James Harden. Beating the D and then rubbing it in their face with the slam.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Milton. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. For Salt Lake City, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Here's Prez. Harrell defending. Oh, and he slams it down. Wow.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up by 5. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Steven Adams out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Slim in at point guard. Embiid, good.
Did he need to use the fadeaway? No. Did I enjoy seeing it? Yes, I did.
And for Philadelphia, DeAnthony Melton out there with James Harden. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Shake Milton. And it's Harrell in at the power forward position. We've got Steven Adams. And it's Mr. Perfect in at the small forward position. Well, Salt Lake City shooting about 43% in this one. And Harden, a former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done. He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Now here's Harden. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Deflected. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. From deep. Mr. Perfect shot is off. The Sixers trailing. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in. Guys?
Now he's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Milton. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And it's in there. Salt Lake City has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Prez. Oh, he airballs the triple. That one was way off. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And Harrell throws it down.
I mean, a dunk machine dating back to high school. Montrezl Harrell is an absolute monster around the rim.
Here's Prez. He's got 9. Here's the 3. And Milton pulls it down. For Philadelphia, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Harden can't hit. Salt Lake City has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Prez. Connects from downtown. 12 points for him. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3. Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Harden. Defense is right there. It's stolen. Pass to Prez. Knocks it loose. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And there's a whistle. That goes on to Anthony Melton. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the 76ers. Harris is checked in for Harrell. McDaniels comes in for Milton. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for Melton.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
And that one misses. And we know the big markets draw free agents. As a player, how different can that experience be from the big city to the smaller market?
Well, we know it's a big difference. And obviously there's been this old adage that big city wins more. But we've had some teams from smaller markets step up and win a championship, like the Milwaukee Bucks.
Oh, didn't think that was going in.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Harden. Adams grabs the miss.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Takes a 3. Mr. Perfect gets the bucket. He's got 21.
Oh, he's heating up here now in the second quarter. Watch out.
Harden with it. He's picked up by Adams. Harden misses.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
From deep three-point range. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at the 76ers. Not a bad place to be, holding on to that number 2 spot.
Well, seeing where this home team is right now, they are steamrolling everyone as expected. Tons of talent, nice team chemistry. This is the team to beat this year.
And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Drills it from deep.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Harden, the pass to Harris. Into the lane. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Harris has got 4 points this quarter.
It can be deceiving. The quickness of Harris's first step, nice.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Knocks it down from distance.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And so it's Salt Lake City feeling.
And for that matchup against the Magic,
and keeping things moving, what a tremendous first half. That does it for halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. The 76ers shooting just 38% for this game so far.
I'll tell you what, a lot can be said about the contract Harden took to stay in Philly. He took less than what he commanded to help the team sign depth and rotation players. A very big gesture from Harden, showing just how much he wants to win in Philly.
And the 76ers looking at who they've got. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3. Here's Slim. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And it's blocked by Embiid.
A menace on the defensive end. Embiid's reach disrupts your offense.
He buries it from 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Harden, the pass to Maxey. Oh, hammer it home.
That hurt.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Even though he was dealing with a taller defender, he got big and got the job done.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Here's Slim. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Prez, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Ooh, like an artist getting creative in the air. He can finish above the rim in a lot of ways, and they're all fun.
Outside Harden, pass to Embiid. Outside Maxey. Tries it from the top of the key. And that one hits the back iron.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Here's Prez. Maxey covering. Launches it. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Maxey. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists here tonight.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's Prez. Maxey covering.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
The first one falls. The 76ers making a switch here. Melton's checked in. Both shots good from the strike. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a t-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million. Guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Here's Prez. He's got 16. The 3. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Now here's Embiid. He has 6. Pass to Tucker. Puts it up from 15. That one's wide left.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Here's Prez. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Harrell's checked in for the Sixers. Milton comes in for Harris. And the free throw, no good.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
Now here's Melton. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Prez. From the arc. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Mr. Perfect. For three. Philadelphia grabs the miss. And Joel Embiid last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Greg.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too.
I understand it now.
He won't be the last with the way things are. When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Maxey, and rejected. To the middle. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it. All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. Joel Embiid on top. Second is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Two premier scoring options that defenses really have to scramble to account for.
McDaniels is checked in for the Sixers. Here's Maxey. 11 points in the game. A minute 22 left in the third. To end the run, the Sixers again can't hit.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
From deep. Connects again from distance. Buries his
I understand it now.
of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Harrell. 51 seconds left in the third quarter here. Melton, right side. McDaniels from long range. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Four on the clock. Pass to Maxey. Shoots from 12.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Shot from 12. Here's Slim. McDaniels with the rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Here's Slim. Maxey covering. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair. It's going to go on Montrezl Harrell.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 5 ticks left in the third. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. He's off on that one. And so it's Salt Lake City holding a massive 34-point lead. A moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
We can't do it on our own. You got to play together. You got to share together. All right? It's simple basketball.
Teamwork, teamwork, more teamwork, right? That's Doc Rivers laying it down.
He sees where certain individuals are kind of taking it upon themselves and not helping out.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out. Oh,
wow. That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Here's McDaniels. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
B.A., first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
Here's Korkmaz. Lays it up and banks it in.
The defense late to react. A beautiful play we just saw.
Well, Salt Lake City shooting is around 55% so far. Here's Slim. Pass to Prez. Out to the right wing. Here's Slim. And the 18-footer right on the mark.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
66.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Now here's Milton, guarded closely. Pass to Korkmaz. Dedmon a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Left side Tucker. Off the mark there with a 3. For Salt Lake City, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Slim. From outside, off the mark.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
And something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Oh, man, I hate this. And we see it all too often. Injury is such a big part of this game.
Well, the explosive moments, the quick change of direction, a lot of stress put on the body.
House, he's checked in for McDaniels. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And Grant, as NBA players,
Nigga, what the fuck is 2K on, bro? I can't see shit. Like, what the
hear
fuck?
Those who say shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. Misses off the right iron.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Here's Slim, covered by Milton. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
The 76ers making a switch here. Melton's checked in. Here's Prez. Clock at 2. He drops it from range. 24 points for him.
They are uncautious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Back to Korkmaz. Oh, they need this. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Mr. Perfect. Melton covers. Pass to Adams. To the paint. And stolen by Melton. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Well, some have said the NBA's next media deal could see franchises' values double. Oh, my goodness!
Watch out. I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Outside Tucker. The three is up. Can't get it to drop. For Salt Lake City, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Mr. Perfect. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. A minute 42 left in the fourth. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's House. Let's go with a 3. Got a hand on it. In transition. Here's Slim. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he makes a first. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Dedmon. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Tucker. Tobias Harris checked in for House. And it's James Harden in for Korkmaz. Right side Harden. To stop the run. Offensive rebound.
Nigga, what? What are we doing?
And they converted last on attempt number 3.
Bro.
Few guards
What
in
are
the
we
league
doing?
can carve out
What the fuck
space
is
on
that?
the interior the way
Oh, bro,
Harden
don't even
does.
know sweet talk about this nigga, bro. What the fuck?
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Slim. Defended
Awesome.
by Harden. Slim misses. Now Philadelphia with it. Pass to Melton. Picked it out of midair. Here's Mr. Perfect.
Sorry, little one.
From deep three-point range.
Sorry, little one.
Sinks it.
I'm
What
sorry, little
range
one.
from downtown.
Talk about the range. I mean, he's got amazing feel from that distance. Woo.
Harden. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Here's Slim. Embiid with a steal.
Nigga.
And now the Sixers on the break. Outside Harden.
Salt Lake City foul. Number 5. First personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for Philadelphia, Shake Milton.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game.
Alright, in GTA.